look who I found, my good friend Hillary from Elgin Breeding Service. So, Hillary, let's say hello to everybody, and Iran's going to do a mic test on you.
Hello, how are y'all?
Okay, I think we're good. We got the thumbs up from Iran, so we're okay. So, we're getting ready to start the Gray Bull Show, but Hillary came to talk with us about Elgin Breeding Service. So, in case you guys don't know, and you've never heard of them, which would be impossible.
In this industry, probably.
Yeah, pretty much impossible if you'd never heard of her. So, Elgin Breeding Service, we are so excited. Y'all are celebrating your 70th anniversary.
70th, yes,
Yeah,
this
and
year.
that is how many families, how many owners have had Elgin Breeding Service? Different owners? None.
Just this one family. So my
Yeah.
grandfather started this business 70 years ago.
Isn't that amazing? I loved the story. I loved writing the story and researching the story for the 100-year anniversary of the ABBA. And you guys are 70 years. That is like crazy.
It is, yep.
Yeah.
For
So-
any other business, 70 years is kind of but for this industry,
Yeah.
it's crazy to look back on everything that's changed and all of the technology that's changed, and even the straws changing from ampules to straws, and the technology to get the semen into those vessels is pretty amazing.
You know, a lot of our live service is the collection station of the stars, because we know a lot of those animals, especially those international animals, would not be around.
Right.
Yeah.
We see a lot of great animals come through our facility, and then a lot of their offspring come through, and then a lot of those offspring come through, and then we see a lot of the internationals come in and see the animals that they want to bring into their country.
So all I can say too is that I love going to Elgin Breeding Service to take photos, because her staff, first off, day in, day out, the customer service is amazing. It's always the same guys. You have great retention in employees, which I really think says something about a business, don't you?
Yeah, it does. We have a great staff that always really cares about the animals. First of all, they from the front office to the back, they all care about the animals first and foremost. The girls, when the animals come in, they want to see what the bulls are, who they are. They know who the bulls are and who the owners are, and then the guys really take pride in taking care of the animals as if they were their own.
I know, Jimmy, it's
Yeah.
like, he is like, those
Yeah.
are his bulls. And he is like, that's my buddy. He likes scratches here. That other bull, I have to talk to him a little bit
Yeah.
before he goes in collection, give him a pep talk, and it always works. So they know those bulls. They're like, it's really important because every animal is different. So I had such respect when Jimmy was talking to me about how he handles the bulls, and it's like, that's why you're one of the reasons, just one of the reasons why they're so successful. Run a great business, great place to collect your cattle, your bulls, and I know y'all do other animals too, but we're just going to talk about bulls right now. So do a little bit of everything. So the facility, don't you think it's important about the safety of the facility and the way that you handle the animals?
Absolutely. We've tried to figure out how many miles of pipe we have in our facility, and we've never been able to figure it out, but we have tons of miles of pipe fencing in there, and all of our facility is made to work how cattle work and how bulls work. So everything is made to go on a turn, because bulls and cattle in general want to go on a turn. So we work everything to where it's made to where it's the bull's idea, so we don't have to push them. We don't want to make the bulls angry. We don't want to hurt the bulls, because then the next time we bring them up, they're not going to want to come up. They're
Right.
not going to want to do what we want them to do. We want the bulls to like our guys. We don't want the bulls to not like our guys. We're not pushing them. We're not hurting them. We're gently letting it be their idea. If it's not their idea, if it's not their day, we're going to let them go home and bring them back the next day and try again.
And another thing that, easy for me to say, another thing that I really love is when people tell us that they just brought a bull home. They take it to the show ring. You would never know it had been off at Elgin,
Right.
because it's like no difference in its attitude. And I remember Pole Foundation, for an example, he was one of our sponsors of the Red Bull show. He's like, oh my gosh, took my bull, got it collected, have all this sex semen, all this conventional semen, and took him back to the show string. And looked great, never missed a step. So I know Dietering Red Brahmins, they just had some bulls there. They had them at a show, and the judge actually, I was in the arena with him, and the judge was like, wow, they look great. They were a collection. And yep, they were.
Absolutely. And sometimes we have to irritate you a little bit because the bulls first come in and they're a little hot-headed and someone wants pictures on them. We're like, nope, sorry, we're not going to put them out in the picture trap and let them hurt themselves and hurt you, because we're not going to do that to the bull or to the owner and to the facility and hurt the animal. And we're going to let them settle down a little bit and settle in. And our guys tend to calm them down, and then we'll bring them in for pictures.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. And they do such a good job. It's such a great picture pen. And the way they bring them in, everything is always awesome. They're there for us. They handle those animals, and you can tell that those bulls know the guys, because you can tell they know them. They respect them, but they're not afraid of them at all, which I think is really, really important. Now, and it's also really important, you have a great relationship with so many different agencies, because you have to ship semen everywhere. I bet that's hard.
Yeah, we ship all over the world except for Europe and except for China. So the regulations for Europe are pretty ridiculous. There's a bunch of red tape, and also there's no demand for Europe for the cattle that we collect. China, there's basically a government issue there also. But every other country we ship to, we have a really great relationship with all the countries we ship to. And those regulations basically change pretty regularly. With the bird flu issue we had recently, that changed Colombia. So now we have to keep up with when those Colombia regulations are going to change. And we have to know, who to contact and what regulations we have to change with each country, and with all of the semen regulations for each country, and for everything that we're doing for all of the collections.
Yeah, no, it's so important. So we're going to say thanks, because the judge is getting ready to come back. But again, Elgin Breeding Service, maybe we can get her to come back and give us a little bit more.
Supposed to be in February. They're going to be around 6 months old. We picked this bull 0384 as a winner this class, first time. He got a nice testicle for his age. Look at that tailbone. Got a good back, very strong, top line, where the meat expensive is there, the ribeye area. And that muscle go to the way to the hooks. He got a expression of rib, nice, real nice, underlying clean with a 45 angle testicle, nice hump, very masculinity bull, very according with a bull born in February. Nice feet on leg, he traveled very well today. I'm gonna ask you one question. Did you hear me well right there? Thank you. Go with the second place, the bull with the horns. Truly, if he got no horns, they should look more different in the head. But anyway, he's a good bull, good testicles, real nice home place, good underline, good beefy type, good structure, feet and leg, extension of the neck, and beautiful head. We should have second place. The bull that we have in third one is a large frame to be born in February. It's a big bull, very clean on the line, got a good top line. He got a good testicle too. But you see, he's too big compared with the other in this class. He's going to be a huge bull that you can use it in a short cows or a medium size. The four bull, he doesn't have the shape, the condition to be prepared compared with the other. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Results in Class 2. First place, entry 384, IS Ranch Feeding Service. Second place, entry 1071, 4D Cattle Company. Third place, entry 466, Ross Turner. Fourth place, entry 670, Addison Worrell. We have a single entry, entry 480, Katie Saunders. So we'll move on to our Class 4 Gray Brahman Champion. Our first place Single entry in Class 1, entry 465, Ross Turner. In Class 2, our first place, entry 384, IS Ranch Fitting Service. And in Class 3, we had entry 480, Kaylee Saunders. Our second place in Class 2 was entry number 1071, 4D Cattle Company. Class 6 and 7, you're needed in the makeup area. First call for Class 8 and 9.
Okay, for Cup champion in the gray division, we go on to this LPC 265. Congratulations. And for reserve, we're going to use the plaque 1071. Congratulations.
Our KF champion, entry number 384, IS Ranch Fitting Service. Our reserve KF champion, entry 1071, 4D Cattle Company. Moving on to Class 6, entry number 36, Walters Livestock. Entry 339, Benton, England. Entry 3020, Laseco Ranch. Entry 467, Ross Turner.
Hi everyone, we are back here in the live stream. Um, there was a little of confusion on the class. It wasn't a second class, it was the division. So when we have single entries, they are not coming in, they are going to wait until the division. So we just have class 2 with classes, and class 1 and 3 were single entries. Now we have the CAF champion. The CAF champion is Mr. LPC 265, sired by Mr. V8 191 over 7, and out of Miss LPC 101, owned by Grace McCall. And the reserve cal champion, Mr. 40 Javin, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Javin Genie 161 over 4, sired by JDH Oskosh Manso 65, and out of Lady H JC Manso 574 over 4, owned by Reese Parrott. So now we are on class 6. Class 6 is in the ring now, and while they are doing the walking and the judge is doing his work, we want to thank our sponsors. As of right now, I'm good, and we already talked about Elgin Breeding Services. We want to thank Rio Ranch, 79 Cattle, and DM Cattle. I'm going to do this in Spanish just for a few minutes, and then we will show some commercials for you while this class is in the ring. Hold on, wait, I think the judge already picked. Queremos agradecer a Rio Ranch, 79 Cattle, DM Cattle y Elgin Breeding Services, porque gracias a ellos estamos pudiendo transmitir completamente en vivo el juzgamiento de toros grises. La transmisión de toros grises está patrocinado por estos cuatro empresas que están con nosotros. Vimos a DM Cattle en el juzgamiento anterior, tuvieron un excelente juzgamiento en el que obtuvieron gran campeón reservado de la raza toro rojo y así como otras divisiones, por lo que queremos felicitarlos y agradecerles porque pues es gracias a ellos que estamos transmitiendo. Ellos tienen genética disponible, tienen embriones de los toros, algunos de los toros que ya vieron en el juzgamiento pasado. 79 Cattle tiene una subasta en pescalces.com. Si me permiten un momento, las pongo para que vean. Es el 22 y 23 de septiembre de este año. 79 Cattle Production Online Sale van a tener animales disponibles para ustedes a la venta en pescalces.com completamente en línea. De igual forma tenemos a Rio Ranch. Rio Ranch es uno de sus más grandes patrocinadores. Ellos permítanme un momento. Con ellos comenzamos los videos que les pusimos. Ellos realmente nos han apoyado en muchas de las transmisiones y definitivamente si vienen a Estados Unidos y están cerca de Houston, Texas, deben visitar su rancho. Es un rancho excepcional y tienen a uno de 4 o 5 de los mejores toros de Estados Unidos. Realmente han destacado.
Dark pigment, plate 30-20. It's a nice bull. We got a good testicle for his age. Look at that. Top line, real strong. Home placement very well. Knife, prepuce, angle and size. Extended neck. Beautiful top line. Rear part, the muscle go all the way to the hooks. Look at that tailbone, very good. He walked and traveled very good today. He won his class easy today. The second bull that we have behind him, he doesn't show the ability to walk compared with the other. He kind of nervous. Probably he need a little bit more work, or probably his first show. Anyway, it's a good bull with a nice pigmented. The third bull, the white bull, is a real good bull, but today he doesn't want to walk. He got a nice testicle, nice prepuce, real clean, top underline, real clean, that hump very well, nice white bull. The last bull that we have don't have the body condition and the structure compared with the other three. That's the reason it's stay at 4. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Results in Class 6. First place, entry number 3020, Lasteco Ranch. Second place, entry 36, Walters Livestock. Third place, entry 339, Bend, England. At fourth place, entry 467, Ross Turner. Class 7, we have entry number 711, MN Ranch. Entry number 734, Thibodeau Brahman Ranch. Entry number 791, Claire Juletka. Class 8 and 9, you need up in the makeup area.
We start this class with bull 0734 number. It's a nice bull, very complete. He walked very well. His masculinity, he had the good testicles, 9 and clean sheet, short and with nice angle of 45 degrees. That top line is very strong. We'll see in this class that most of the young bulls there have a hard time. Well, it's pretty normal because first shows, don't go yet, please, until I say, come back, please. He got a nice spring of rib, very muscle, hump, very place, good place. He deserved first place in this group. Thank you. The second one is the heaviest and the bigger bull in this group. Whatever, he doesn't walk like the other, but he's a large frame compared with the first one. He got a pretty good things. He's very masculinity, nice testicle. You see that hump, excellent hump, nice back, straight. The difference between this one and the other probably is a bigger frame and the prepuce or the sheet is bigger and sometimes like a lazy prepuce you can see from there. But anyway, he's a good bull with a good future, like a hare's heart. Thank you. Second place. The third place is out.
Thank you, Judge. Results in Class 7. First place, entry 734, Thibodeau Brahman Ranch. Second place, entry 791, Claire Gillette. Class 8, entering the ring, we have 733, Thibodeau Brahman Ranch. Entry number 77, Kimber Cajon. Entry 936, V8 Ranch. Entry 735, Thibodeau Brahman Ranch. Entry 1074, 4D Cattle Company. Entry 980, Glory B. Brahman. And entry 370, D&S Cattle.
All right, I bet you guys thought you got rid of me, so not so fast. All right, getting a little caught up. Sorry, guys, we had to take care of a little bit of business. Our champion in the calf division. I know that you've already seen the text on it, but our calf champion was Mr. LPC 265. 265. That is going to be a 191 over 7 son out of 101. That, of course, is Mr. V8 191 over 7, and then out of Miss LPC 101. That, of course, was a Grace McCall entry with Bethlehem Bishop, IS fitting service on the stick. Then our reserve calf champion was Mr. 4D Jivan Jean 161 over 4. That's going to be a JDH Oshkosh Manso 65 out of Lady H JC Manso. Reese Parrott is the owner. That was shown by 4D Cattle. Then we moved into class number 6. Class number 6, we had a winner. That was going to be entry number 3020 if you're following along in your catalog. That's a little odd because you would think Las Huastecas that was going to be a red, but it wasn't. It was color classified yesterday and got classified as gray. So Las Huastecas showed in the gray, and they won that, was Huastecas Dark Gold. That's going to be a Mr. JSK Polled Elvin 515 over 5, son out of PCC Mariana. So again, Las Huastecas, our good friend Primo, was first in that class number 6. Coming in second was Walters Bruce, which is a Mr. H. Maddox Manso son out of Walters Mona. Then in class number 7, we had none other than Mr. TBR 90. I don't think Mr. TBR 90 needs a whole lot of introduction because I think everybody has heard me talk about Mr. TBR 90. He was our 2024 AJBA All-American Owned Show Calf Champion. We had Adrian Thibodeau on the stick. He is absolutely stunning to look at, and he is sired by none other than BRC Dutton 376 over 8, and out of the JDH Lady Manso 480 female. In second place in that class, we had CJ Barb, Mr. Mimo. That was Claire Jalefka. Claire Jalefka showing her AT Eddie Miles Manso son that is out of CJ, which of course CJ being Jalefka. Jalefka Bar Miss Juanita. And that was second in that class 7. We are now in class 8. Now in class 8. So again, we've had just such a great time here. We really enjoyed talking with Hillary. Of course, Hillary of Elgin Breeding Service. We are so excited. She is always great to work with. And of course, she was here, so we got to talk to her and really enjoyed that. Now the bull that was second in that last class, that previous class, that was the reserve junior yearling champion at our show that we were just at, the Brahman event. That was a great show. That was in Lufkin, Texas. And that's where I learned how to say Jalufka, because it's like Lufkin. So in this class, it looks like we're going to have, let's listen.
In colors, structures, size. They're supposed to born same month in January. So they are not yet a month old. We're going to start the class with this bull with the plaque 0936. The bull is 4096 over 9. It's a very good balance. The bull for me looked like 8 months old. Got a good testicles, real nice pigmentation. She walk and travel very well. The arena today got a good top underline, good home placement, good extension, nice head of bull, good prepuce, very clean in nice 45 degrees angle. The second bull, I was confused compared one with the other. The reason that I picked the other one is because he had very back when he walked. You see it behind the hump, a little bit weak compared with the others. But he's a very good bull, clean sheet, good testicle, very masculinity, nice bull. The third bull is more massive bull compared with the other. He got a big bone, big structure, nice set of testicles and clean sheet, The only thing compared with the others, there's in third one for the strong shoulders. But it's a good goal that you can use a register cattle. Thank you. The fourth one, the 5, and the 6, they're very big, tall bulls for that days. They're gonna be a super big size bulls. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, so we have a class champion and a second in class. Our class champion there went to number 936. That is going to be none other than Mr. V8 496 over 9, 496 over 9. That is a V8 bull, and they took that class championship. And that is going to be a Mr. V8 380 over 6. I think everybody knows that 380 over 6 is definitely the machine. And then out of Miss V8 33 over 8, that again is another Register of Renown female that has done so very, very well for V8. I don't think they need any introductions to that. So 380 over 33 over 8, that is Mr. V8 496 over 9. V8 Ranch took that class championship. And then in second, we had the Mr. TBR 89. Mr. TBR 89. Mr. TBR 89, of course, that TBR prefix is going to be Thibodeau Brahman Ranch. And we just love seeing Mr. TBR 89. I believe he was reserve grand champion, bred and owned at the LJBA show. We were not invited to the LJBA show. There are some shows we're not invited to. It always surprises us when we're not. I don't know. We just think that, wow, if it's Brahmin, we need to be there, but you never know. So we did not do the LJBA show this year, but we're looking forward to possibly doing it this coming year. So in 2025, possibly. So that was reserved. And thank you, Suzanne Lindley, for watching. I'm going to go sound off for just a second. Okay, so back again. Sorry guys, having a little internet problem here, but I think we got it handled. So we are in class number 9. It looks like we have the SNS Moose at the top of the class. That is going to be our good friend Bethlyn Bishop, who I think her mom, Crystal Bishop, is watching. Absolutely, Crystal's watching. She's watching her girls. We have Bethlyn in the arena as well as Brandolyn in the arena. Well, Brandolyn's actually editing photos, Crystal, so you don't see her, but that's okay, she's here. And then in second, we look like we have that LMC. It might be that they haven't shuffled them around yet, but if they have, I think they might have. So working our way down with the judge here. This is Hernando Guerra, our judge all day. He is from Mexico. It is 3:18, and we are on the second division of the Gray Bull Show, and we still have, of course, an entire showmanship show. So we're going to be here a while. We're ready. We're there for you guys. So we hang tough. That's all I have to say. So we are here in the arena, and so glad. Way to go. Aunt Ba says, Rainy Cole. We love Rainy. We love Rainy Cole. She is super special. She is awesome. Not as awesome as Miss Kembley. So Crystal and Brianna, Miss Kembley just handed me a water, so we love Kembley. Know you guys got to meet her for the first time. And Crystal's over there with Connie, and they are watching the show. So Connie Nettles, we love you, girl. 4N, of course. They're watching their girl Bethlyn lead along this great Satterfield branded bull that she is showing. She is showing that bull for, we're going to have to get the owner because they enter them all as IS Ranch. But they showed at the All-American and did really well. And also, I think it was, I'm going to have to look it up. It's on the tip of my tongue. Iran would say if I stuck my tongue out, I would be able to read it, but there you go. So we're going to see if the judge, what he thinks and what he has to say about these great cattle.
One more group, variety class. Some medium size, some large frame, some woodworkers, and some that don't want to work. We're going to start this class with 12-12. It's a nice bull calf, clean underline, good testicle for his age and body. That top line is straight and very wide. Nice home place, nice prepuce with angle, 45 degrees and short, long extension of the neck and very good head. Show a lot of masculinity. Got set on legs, very good. You see that rear part go all the way to the hooves. Second place is very close with the other. Real dark, good pigment bull. Like many people using that kind of bull in different kind of breeds. Got good testicles, good prepuce. They will show the spring rib that show the first one when they walk, but he's a really nice wood with a lot of balance. Got a lot of future. Thank you. The third place is a nice bull. He's bigger, more structured compared with the first two. But today he doesn't show to be walking real free. And he needs a little bit more weight to be in a show. I would say he was prepared only for 2 or 3 months probably. But he's a native, good bull with a lot of future. Good spring rib, good muscle in the rear part, nice head, nice top line, very good structure. Thank you. The other bull there, large frame. The one that I have right here, if you see the testicle development compared with the rest of the group, is small. It's one of the reasons. And he doesn't show just behind the hump. You see a little weak. He not show the spring rib to the others. But anyway, he got a beautiful prepuce, real clean with nice angle. Thank you. The other two, they're too big. they cannot walk. If you see when they walk in the rear part, they cannot go up to the front. Sometimes they're too big frame, and sometimes they get too much overfeed, but they're good bull, both of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Results in Class 9. First place, entry 1212, IS Ranch. Second place, entry 573, Cecilia Carrera. Third place, entry 390, J.D. Hudgens. Fourth place, entry 373.
So, of course, I knew Bella Bridges because I even had a conversation with Clayton Bridges, and he's like, no relation. But Bella Bridges is showing SNS Moose. Moose is a Mighty Mouse son out of Miss SNS Tatum. And boy, Moose is a moose. He is doing so good. Very, very cool. So, yeah, really, really cool young bull. And we've been seeing him do great. He was the 2024 AJBA All-American Owned Show Reserve Calf Champion, also the champion at the senior yearling division there in Lufkin. So he was junior yearling champion in Lufkin. So we'll see how he shakes down now. So this is a division. So not sure why they're walking over there. Maybe they've changed the way they're walking. Okay, he's moving. The first person in didn't know how to line up. Got it. Okay, and then everybody else followed suit. Okay, so SNS Moose has already been a champion. Let's talk about what we're seeing here. Very first bull is the Huastecas Dark Gold. That has been classified as a gray bull. It was registered as red, but now it's classified as gray. And then in our second class, we had Mr. TBR 90. That, of course, is the Thibodeau Brahmin Ranch. They have their beautiful BRC Dutton out of JDH Lady Manso 480/1. Then we have Mr. V8 496/9. That is a 380, which of course is considered the machine, out of Miss V8 33/8. And then in our final class, we have the Mr. SNS Moose 504/3. And we again can tell you that that is the beautiful bull of Bella Bridges, who has already won and been on the backdrop with her bull because it was reserve calf champion during the 2024 AJBA All-American Owned Show. And then it was junior yearling champion at the Lufkin show. So again, congratulations to them. That is a Mighty Mouse out of Miss SNS Tatum. And they're going to be walking these for a little while. In for reserve consideration, we're going to be seeing the Walters Bruce possibly move in. That was the second place in the first class. That is a Mr. H. Maddox Manso out of Walters Mona. Then our second place went to none other than Claire Jalefka. Jalefka showing her AT Eddie Miles Manso out of CJ Bar Miss Juanita. And then in the third class, we had the Mr. TBR 89. TBR 89 was I believe, the reserve grand champion during the LJBA show, which unfortunately we weren't at. Makes me sad. That is also a Dutton out of Miss TBR 129/8. And then in our final class, that is LMC LF Polled Gun Smoke. That is a Cecilia CC Guerra entry. That is not CC on the stick. That's her dad. And that is LMC LF Polled Gun Smoke, which is a Mr. MCC Polled Gun Smoke out of LMC LF Polled Hazel. So again, we have 4 beautiful bulls, and we really appreciate you guys watching. We want to know what you guys think, what you think of the show, what you think of our coverage. I know I got a little lost there, but we want to thank our sponsors too. Of course, Elgin Breeding Service, Rio Ranch, 79 Cattle, and DM Cattle.
For Union Yearling, we have two good bulls. We're gonna pick the champion. Is gonna be the bull number 90. Congratulations, lady.
All right, he goes with the TBR 90, moving in for reserve consideration. Moving in for that reserve consideration is going to be, I do believe, the Jalefka, if I am correct. Yep, it is going to be the Jalefka bred bull. That is going to be the CJ Bar Mr. Mimo, 11/3. That is moving in for reserve consideration. He is walking down towards Bethlehem Bishop. Bethlehem Bishop, he is walking down towards Bethlehem. And that, of course, is the S&S Mr. Moose. That is a Mighty Mouse son. And out of a S&S female, that is Bella Bridges. Then he is also looking at the V8 Ranch bull. Also looking there. Moving up towards the Jalefka
And we're
bull.
going to use
the V8,
496 as reserve yearling bull. Congratulations.
Going with the V8 Ranch entry. Going with the V8 Ranch entry, and Beth looked absolutely stunning there on the stick. So we love the Moose Bull, and we expect that he will continue to do very well throughout his career. That was a 380 son out of the very famous V8 33/8. And way to go, Adrienne Thibodeau and 90. We agree, we love Adrienne Thibodeau. She does such a great job. So again, congratulations to everyone.
Yeah, my blood is rebel. I'm going all the way. I'm going to another level. To another level. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Tell him that he can just put those 4 in order, huh? From last.
That's why I told her, make sure she gets a place in before she sends it out. I don't need it.
That just gave us to put a few that push on the fence.
Yeah, we're about to, that's what it's like.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna place it.
So Deal needs to go on the other end over here. Deal's next to the gate. He needs to go to the other end.
I don't think that's how he wants them placed. I think he just wants them.
That's why you pulled them out.
Just pull them, the way he pulled them out, I would put them in that place.
Okay, so the black one is the last.
Yeah, he needs to place them.
placing. What does that even mean? Like, are they from first to last, or?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Okay.
Yes, we basically pulled them to basically do the bottom of the class. So he's not gonna
Oh, so
place
kind of like sifting them instead of sending. He used to send them out, but
no,
okay. He said when he pulled them, he said sure why not. So listen, like that.
However, he
He
pulled
said
them out.
sure why not. I said you have to place them. I said do you want them placed when you pulled them? He said sure why not.
how he pulled them.
Yeah. So no, it goes the black heifer, the girl with the green, and then Julian, and then that one.
Straight.
Yeah.
I define mine. He does that again, just placing how he
3-5. It's a complicated class, a lot of variety, and a lot of trouble with the pastors, with the structure, especially in the front feet. Anyway, in this group, this bull is the one that have more balance, more complete of the group. He got a nice home place, good testicles, good underline, with good angle on the sheet, nice back, straight back and wide, good muscle in the rib part, walk very well. He got extension of the body. It's gonna be a medium to large frame, long neck, beautiful head. He deserves first place here in this group. The second one is another kind of bull, more functional, more thickness, more spring rib. Whatever today he doesn't walk, we use it for the rib part compared with the last one, the first one. But he's an excellent bull, very masculinity. He got a hump in the right place. Look at that tailbone and big rear part. Second place for him. Thank you. The third one is a bull between the other two. Gonna be a large bull, nice, really nice hump, beautiful head, beautiful extension of the neck, nice underline. But today he doesn't walk enough to beat the other two, but he's a good bull to use in a breeding program. The bull that we have in 4 is a nice looking bull. We're walking, but he doesn't have the preparation, the condition on the others to beat him today. Anyway, his bull, if you have time to feed him and get it time, he's gonna be better each day. Thank you.
Results in class 12, first place, 435, Cody Doucet. Second place, entry 368, IS Ranch Fitting Service. Third place, entry 450, Ross Turner. Fourth place, entry 903, Mauricio Rodriguez. Fifth place, entry 599, Jill Pranicki. Sixth place, entry 305, Julian Chavez. Seventh place, entry 174, Madison Parker. Eighth place, entry 176, Razorback Farms. Coming in the ring with class 13, we have entries number 137, Wyatt Haney. Entry 863, Hensley Cattle Company. Entry 265, Perry Belt. Entry 32, Walters Livestock. Entry 750, Entry 173.
Okay, guys, so on and upward. We were in class number 12. Sorry, I've been answering emails and answering questions. And Connor Thibodeau said, "Go 90 boy." Of course. We're loving that. That was very cool. So in class number 12, we had a winner. That was DCS Mr. Deuce's Gambler, 101/02. That is sired by RWT Mr. Echo Rider, and out of Miss M2571/1, Duce Cattle Services on the stick. And then in second, we had IS Ranch Fitting Services. That was, of course, the SCS Sur Apache 62 over 3. SCS, you know, SCS Sur Apache, Ron, we actually took, okie doke, I think I lost my mouse. Sorry guys, I lost my mouse. And you'd probably think, oh, it's good to not have a mouse, but not when you're like on the computer. So again, SCS Sur Apache 62 over 3. That, of course, is a beautiful young bull that we remember taking photos of, and that bull looked great. That, of course, is Babe Scott, Gracie Lambright, that whole team over there that we have so much respect for. And we miss our Gracie girl here, but she's moving. So she is moving, and we were not going to interrupt the fact that she's moving, I think, out of a dorm into an apartment, second year of college. All of that stuff is super important. So SCS Sur Apache 62 over 3 is now owned by Callie Kreft, and this is a young bull that has done so very well. Reserve champion at the South Texas State Fair, calf champion at Rio Grande Valley, reserve champion at the Dixie National, reserve champion at San Antonio, Cattlemen's Congress champion. So again, he just was second in class with IS Ranch Fitting Service for Callie Kreft. We're in class number 13. I'm going to make a phone call or two, and we're going to leave you with Ron to thank all of our wonderful sponsors like Elgin Breeding Service and Rio Ranch, 79 Cattle, and DM. DM Cattle just had a reserve grand champion in the Red Bulls.
I already mentioned that in Spanish.
Okay, good job.
3-2. The very functional bull, real thickness. He got a real nice testicle, set of testicles, same size, same body, good and clean underline with a good angle. It's good in feet and legs, hooked to pins. You see that, lever the hip. He got a real strong top line. He got a hump, beautiful masculinity hump, a nice place, good extension of the neck, beautiful masculinity head. Traveled very well today at the arena. The second place, he does that color with the speckles. Travel good. He doesn't show the sprinter rib compared with the first one, but he got a good testicles, good underline, good top of the line, good hump, good rear part. He's a good bull. Thank you. The rest of the group, the third one, doesn't show the hump breed characteristic compared with the other two. He doesn't show the sprinter rate to the other two. And the testicle development, that's the reason that he is 3. But he walked very well. The bull number 2, pretty close to the third one. You see the testicle development, no showing yet at that age. He got a beautiful prepuce, real short and with good angle. He got a lot of probably overfeed a little bit, but he walked well compared with that body he's carrying. The last bull, he doesn't show the condition compared with the others to be competitive in this class. He needs more weight. Thank you.
Results in Class 13. First place, entry number 32, Walters Livestock. Second place, entry 750, Yulin Chavez. Third place, entry 863, Hinsey Cattle Company. Fourth place, entry 173, Madison Parker. And fifth place, entry 137, Wyatt Haney. In Class 14, entering the ring, we have entry number 90, Robin Morris. Entry 30, Walters Livestock. Entry 127, Flying H Cattle. Entry 391, J.D. Hudgens. Entry 136, Wyatt Haney. Entry 1113, Raphael.
Well, super cool. Mr. 5H Brixton 4/3. Of course, Walters Livestock, but that is Mr. 5H Brixton 4/3 that just took that class championship. We are now coming into class number 14. Class number 14 will be followed by the senior yearling bull championship and reserve championship. So again, we had the Mr. 5H Brixton 4/3. And the bugs are getting bad. What do you think, Iran? I think we're going to need some bug spray tomorrow.
Either they are getting bad,
Yes, go ahead.
they are getting bad, or we are getting sweeter.
Or we're what?
Or we are getting sweeter.
We're getting sweeter. Not thinking we're getting sweeter, but maybe. So, Mr. 5H Brixton 4/3 was our calf champion at the 2024 South Texas State Fair there in March. That is sired by Plus M2 BRC Captain and out of Lady H Claudia Manso. Bryn Harris is the owner, but we have that bull entered as Walters Livestock. And I do have to say, I was looking down, so I'm not 100% sure who was on the stick. I'm going to ask that question. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll try to pay a little more attention. Whew. I was answering a few questions. People are bombarding us with all kinds of questions. Stuff like, is that bull for sale? I don't know. I'll find out from someone. But Bryn was on the stick. So that was entered by Walters Livestock, but we had Bryn on the stick there on her beautiful Mr. 5H Brixton 4/3, which of course has been calf champion at the South Texas State Fair in March. Was also the Heart of Texas Open Show Reserve calf champion. Was the Brahman Event Reserve senior yearling with actually Brandy Barnes on the stick. So really has won quite a bit already, and I'm sure Bryn just loves that bull because he looks super special. And in second place in that class, number 13, we had Mr. Hart BC. Mr. Hart BC, that of course is going to be our friend Carrie Clay. Carrie Clay of Hart BC Brahmins, the Clay family. They supported us very much so during the All-American. And Miss Maciel, we need to get Red Man there after the 195/8. So that is going to be a Mr. V8 195/8 Red Man son out of Miss Hart BC 14/19 with Julian Chavez on the stick. So I'm going to ask if our lovely goddess of the world could fix that for us. That is Maciel. Maciel is the goddess of the live stream. She keeps us going, keeps all this stuff going. When I start talking, I need coffee. She's having hot tea. So, and we are going to be in Nicaragua, so we are super excited about that. I think we might even get to see Miss Maciel if we're lucky. And we're going to get that fixed for Mr. V8 195/8. That, of course, is Red Man. Again, we are in class number 14. This is our final class of the senior yearling bulls. Final class of senior yearling bulls. On while I was busy with other stuff. Did you let everybody know about the 79 cattle sale?
Of course I did, but that was at the beginning. I think it's time to do it again.
Okay, so our good friends at 79 Cattle, we actually have a banner out here right by our booth, and it has some of their bulls. They have some great bulls. They have definitely invested in some great cattle. And 79 Cattle Production online sale. That sale is going to be September 22nd and 23rd. That opens on a Sunday and closes on a Monday. So again, can't thank all of our sponsors enough. Without 79 Cattle, we would not be here. I think we have the logo still on, just saying.
Sorry.
I know, I always find that sort of stuff. But Elgin Breeding Service, of course, we talked with Hillary. She is awesome. We had a great time with that. That, of course, is they're celebrating their 70th anniversary. And again, we can't say enough about a collection station and a collection company that is privately owned for 70 years, and just can't say enough. Oh, and what about our good friend Christian at Costa Rica? Yeah, so I know Hillary works really well with Christian of Genetic Costa Rica. So Genetic Costa Rica, good friend Christian, he sells a lot of different bull semen, semen and embryos that are imported into Costa Rica. So if you are looking for any of these sorts of genetics, Bullseye Ranch, Casseret, BR Cottrere, Primo Castillo, I am missing one of these.
Oh, it's for Austria or something. Just a second, I have it right here.
That must be one of his newer people that he just added on. And my
Yes.
eyesight is not good enough.
It's new one and it's from Austria. Genetic Austria, for Austria.
I'm sorry?
Genetic for Austria.
Oh, genetic? But it's not for. That just says Genetic Austria.
This is a 4.
Oh,
he said.
there's the 4. I got so confused. Okay, genetic 4, Austria. Very cool. And then, of course, Primo Castillo, Heritage, J.D. Hudgens, Santa Elena, and V8. So you're looking for any genetics, there you go. You've got them. We're there for you. And our good friend Christian at Genetic Costa Rica. Of course, our sponsor, Rio Ranch. Rio Ranch has already had a reserve division champion. So Rio Ranch was reserve division champion. And of course, we want to thank them. They are, of course, home to Pompeo, as well as some other wonderful bulls. There's Pompeo right there. I took that video. Pompeo was our 2019 Mexico national champion. 2019 Mexico national champion. He has sired so many champions already here in the United States. He is a V8 520 son out of a Cesar Lastra, Criadora Lastra female that they actually imported into the United States. And I think, I don't know when it'll be showing, but I think a full sibling of this Pompeo bull is showing here. So we'll have to keep an eye out for him. And so Pompeo, that of course is Rio Ranch. DM, they were reserve grand champion in the Red Bulls. So again, DM cattle, they have semen available on Schulte's Mr. Julian, Schulte's Mr. Red Rider. Those are their Red Bulls that they have semen on. Mr. Julian was a grand champion and a reserve grand champion at the 2 very first shows of the year. They're at Belton. Schulte's Mr. Red Rider has been a national reserve grand champion bull. And then, of course, JDH Lady Manso 302 over 1, Miss Horsegate 888. That's a beautiful female, super long. And she's like 14 or 15 years old there. Aspirations are available on those females. That female is still so productive. And then, of course, AT Miss Diana. So they have embryos, they have aspiration availability, all kinds of things. And we're kind of missing some part of our screen here.
No, they were walking just by.
Yeah, they're
just
walking.
passed.
He's waiting for them to get caught back up. And of course, we just want to thank everyone for watching Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic here in the wonderful arena at Brazos Valley Expo Center. So, looks like we're going to stick with the Hudgens first, Walters Livestock second. What do you think?
I think he made them walking again.
He's what?
I think he's going to make them walk again.
You think? I don't know. He already walked them. He just walked them like the 3rd time. Maybe, maybe not. Walters Livestock. That's going to be the Mr. V8 451 over 9. I'm going to Iran visit with you guys just a little bit while I make a quick phone call.
With this 0391 bull, a white bull, he got a well-balanced bull with good testicle, nice underline, a spring or rib, nice hump. Look at that. Top line real strong and wide. And look at that beefy type, the rib part go to the hocks. He got a lot of balance and walked very well today. I'm gonna give the first place. Second is this blue bull that we have, 0030. It's a dark pigmentation, real nice bull. He walked very well. He got a beautiful hump, nice head, nice neck, top underline, good testicles, and he walked very well today. The third one is very close with the second one. It's a real clean underline with testicles, but he's not got the longer size compared with the third one between legs and feet. The fourth place with this beautiful lady, he's a very gentle bull, very gentle. American breeder, they should be raised and use that kind of bull to produce gentle cattle. He's a miracle, and she deserves the fourth place for sure. The rest of the cattle, the shape, the body condition, the way they walk, or the way the structure, especially in hen, in pasture, that's the reason they cannot win today to the others. Thank you.
Our results here on Class 14. First place, entry number 391, J.D. Hudgens. Second place, entry 30, Walters Livestock. Third place, entry 992, Bullseye Ranch. Fourth, entry 65, Abigail Vernon. Fifth place, entry 136, Wyatt Haney. Sixth place, entry 1113, Rafael Ortega. Seventh place, entry 904, Mauricio Rodriguez. Eighth place, entry 97, Ramsey Ranch, Laura Cooper. Ninth place is entry 90, Robin Morris. And 10th place, entry 127, Fine H. Scallon. Moving on to our senior yearling bull. Class 15, our first place out of Class 12 is entry 435, Cody Doucet. First place out of Class 13 is entry 32, Walters Livestock. Out of Class 14, first place, entry 391, J.D. Hudgens. Our second place in each class, and 12, we'll have entry 368.
We are in the championship drive here, and we are going to be seeing in first place in the very first senior yearling class. We had the DCS Mr. Deuce's Gambler. That, of course, is the RWT Mr. Echo Raider, and that is Cody Doucet on the stick there, and that is a
Great, Brahman, we have these three good bulls. I already made my decision because I remember all of them I just sent today. And today I'm gonna call the 0391 as a champion. Congratulations.
Right, we have a champion that's going to come out of that oldest. That is the JDH Paco Manso. He was actually second, I think, in class. He was a reserve class champion at Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Moving into for reserve consideration is going to be the 451, Mr. V8 451 over 9. Mr. V8 451 over 9 is going to be the bull that was
And for reserve, we're gonna use this last bull, the blue bull, 0030. Congratulations.
All right, the V8 that was the reserve calf champion during Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Reserve calf champion during Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo is going to be being used as the reserve senior yearling champion, reserve senior yearling champion, and we are excited to be here today. That was a JDH, and oh look, Mark Ferguson of JD Hudgens. He is our current ABBA president. He just came walking up with a snow cone. Wish I had a snow cone. No, actually, we had a snow cone earlier. So, the JDH Paco Manso was our champion there. And we are moving into class number 17. Moving into class number 17. And JDH Dario, Katie Taylor is showing for Bill Hudgens. They were actually class winners in Houston and reserve junior yearling together. So we are excited to see that duo come back in the arena. Again, our champion was the JDH Paco Manso 593. That was our champion. That is a JDH Sir Jacob Manso. And you know, remember, Iran, when we were in Ecuador, you're not going to be with us in Ecuador. We're doing a girls' trip to Ecuador. But remember when we were in Ecuador, we saw a lot of JDH Sir Jacob Manso.
Yes.
Remember? So
Yes, they
JDH
use a lot
Sir
of
Jacob
that.
Manso, of course, I think people will probably remember him when he was champion. We're going to get you those numbers and stuff. But the JDH Sir Jacob Manso, super cool bull. We saw some tremendous offspring there in Ecuador. Very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. So again, the JDH Sir Jacob Manso's son just won here, and JDH Sir Jacob Manso was a champion multiple times. He was the national intermediate champion. He had a national Brahmin show intermediate champion back in 2021, one of his offspring. But he himself, Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic, year over year, intermediate champion, that sort of thing. So those class champions. And again, really saw a lot of those genetics in Ecuador. So great bull there that just won that class. And our reserve champion with Walters Livestock on the stick was the Mr. V8 451 over 9. That again is going to be a Sloan son out of Miss V8 411 over 8. We already talked about the fact that he was reserve champion during Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. And our good friends over at Dixie Cattle told us that the bull being shown, the very first, was it the very first bull that walked in? No. I think it's the second bull that walked in. I'm trying to look and see who's on the sticks. Nope. Fourth bull. I think it's going to be the fourth. Yep, the fourth bull that walked in. The fourth bull that walked in is going to be a J.D. Hudgens bull. It is going to be the Dario. So the very first bull that walked in is the Mr. Black Gold Sitka. That is Morris Black Gold Brahmins. CT Pepita de Oro. That is Peyton Martin. You know what? Peyton had like a huge following. Peyton Martin, easy for me to say. Not really. Hey, Leah Thibodeau. We wish you were here. We're thinking of you, girl. So Leah Thibodeau is watching. And John Miller is saying woohoo and shouting out to us. So thank you. We love you too, John Martin. John Miller, so sorry. And Dina Howard, I love you. Katie Taylor, absolutely. Katie Taylor is there showing. And we were shouting out to her. She was actually a class champion and junior yearling champion with that bull at Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo this year. She's showing for, of course, Bill Hudgens. We have Peyton Martin is the second one in. Then we have the Mr. S.C. Manso. That is Hector Santa Cruz Ranch. The J.D. Hudgens, Dario Manso. Ross Turner showing the Mr. V8 414 over 9. That is a Sloan son. Then we have 79's Mr. 51 over 23. That's a Mr. H. Pride of Maddox Manso out of Miss V8 916 over 8. J&L Cattle Services with, of course, Joe on the stick. And then JDH Lexter Manso. That is with Porfirio, yep, on the stick for J.D. Hudgens. And that is a JDH Sir Lawford Manso son out of JDH Lady Florence Manso. So again, thank you guys for watching. Let us know where you're watching from and what you think of the show. If you're just joining us now, we are in the intermediate division of the Gray Brahmin Bull Show. Intermediate division of the Gray Brahmin Bull Show.
Y mientras vemos la calificación de ganado de toros grises, queremos recordarles que el juez que está participando en el Kickoff Classic es Hernando Guerra de México. Y queremos agradecer a nuestros patrocinadores Elgin Breeding Service, Rio Ranch, 79 Cattle y DM Cattle. 79 Cattle tiene una subasta en los próximos días y les voy a dejar con un video promocional de 79 Cattle. Y para los que nos escuchen en español, les dejamos también las siguientes actividades que vamos a tener para que estén al pendiente de las transmisiones. La próxima semana, jueves y viernes, vamos a estar en Nicaragua. El jueves vamos a estar en la calificación nacional de ganado Brahman de Nicaragua y el viernes vamos a estar en la calificación nacional de ganado GIR. Lo vamos a estar transmitiendo para nuestros amigos de GIR. Para todos aquellos que quieran o estén interesados en el Brahman o en el GIR, sepan que tenemos un poco de espacios para ser patrocinadores, así como pueden ver ahora a El Game Breeding Services, Rio Ranch, 79 Cattle y DM Cattle. Así que asegúrense de contactarnos a info@brahmanjournal.com y reservar su espacio de patrocinio. Los paquetes que tenemos para Nicaragua están muy buenos. Son 2 días de calificaciones, Brahman y GIR. Y ahí estaremos la próxima semana. Después van a haber unos eventos aquí en Estados Unidos en el que estaremos participando solo como fotógrafos, para después el 30 y 31 de agosto estar en la muestra mexicana, la segunda muestra mexicana de cebú en Villahermosa, Tabasco. Vamos a estar ahí en la calificación de Brahman y por supuesto al finalizar el sábado se tendrá la subasta. Vamos a escuchar al juez.
449 black. He got a beautiful testicles, dark pigmentation in the testicle too. This kind of color the people looking for red and gray one right now around the world. Nice hump. Good flex of ribs. Good prepuce size and angle. Good fetal legs. He's good hip to pants. He got a good leg, large extension of the neck and beautiful head. Real nice pigment bull. Walk beautiful. Travel the arena very good today. Second bull is bull that is in show the rib, the sprinter rib of the first one. But anyway, he's a good bull, real blood color, nice color. Good underline too, nice hump, clean shoulders compared with more bull that have this capacity. Walk and travel very good today. Good testicles, black testicles they're looking for. Good, look at that meat in the rear part and at the top of the line where the ribeye area is. Nice bull, second place. The bull who is in third place, he's a most mother frame bull. Can compare with the first one and the third one. The third one is kind of short between legs and feet, but he's very deep body It's a mid-wagon. Look at that nice hump, clean underline, very good testicles, and traveled very well today at the room. The bull that we have in fourth place probably is the heavy ones. It have a structure, breathing characteristic, but we don't see it in front when he walk. His front leg, they're not as the other three that he won. That's the only mistake that I found in him. But he's a very good bull, got real nice testicles, good underline, nice color, nice hump, really spring rib. The only reason is that one because sometimes when we walk, it's very important to have a good structure. Thank you. The bulls 5, 6, and 7, they don't have the body conformation or the structure that the others today. That's the reason to stay in that place. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Results in Class 17. First place, entry number 449, Ross Turner. Second place, entry 109, J&L Cattle Service. Third place, entry 393, J.D. Hudgens. Fourth place, entry 392, J.D. Hudgens. Fifth place, entry 436, Palin Martin. Sixth place, entry 91, Robin Morris. Seventh place, entry 935, Hector Santa Cruz. Moving into Class 18, coming in the ring, we have entry number 138, Wyatt Haney. Entry 395, J.D. Hudgens. Entry 394, J.D. Hudgens. Entry 108, J&L Cattle Service. Entry 934, Hector Santa Cruz. Class number 19, need to be made in the makeup area. Needed in the makeup area.
Okay, guys. Wow. I step away for a minute and look, all kinds of fun stuff happens. And I can't even figure out how to put my headset back on. So, Mr. V8 414 over 9, that of course was Ross Turner showing for 4R Brahman. That is going to be a Sloan Son out of Miss V8 829 over 6. And Iran, what did I say? We are like that lucky charm for our sponsors. 79 cattle. They were reserve class there. Mallory, if you're around and listening, girlfriend, woohoo, that's a big deal. These are some hard classes. Yeah, absolutely. So congratulations, class number 17. Oops, we have something different here. Maybe I'm wrong.
What?
Oops.
I'm gonna tell you right here. 0109. Yes, that's correct.
I think class 17 second place was 0109. That's 79's Mr. 51 over 23. That is the polled bull. So we're going to get that corrected on the text in the live stream. Class 17 second place went to 79's Mr. 51 over 23. As I was saying, woo-hoo. That is a bull that was shown by J&L Cattle Services we're going to get that fixed. We know it's a little wrong on the live stream, guys. It gets a little hectic here. So again, congratulations to V8 Ranch, Mr. V8 414/9. Of course, that is a bull owned by Ross Turner, and we have people shouting out to V8. Let us know, where are you watching from, and what do you think of the show? So again, class number 17, 0449 was our class champion. 0109 was our second in class. So again, congratulations. Really think that is great, and so love everything about this show. And our team is just so amazing. So again, thank you guys so much. Thank you to our sponsors. Couldn't do it without you guys. We're in class number 18. We have class number 19. And then we are in our intermediate championship. So we're currently working on our intermediate championship. Intermediate championship here at the Brazos Valley Expo Center. Brazos Valley Expo Center, where we are working on our intermediate championship classes. So these are our classes for the intermediate division, and we're really glad to be here, guys. We're looking at a Hudgens bull that looks like it's made its way up to the top. He looks like he's being a little fresh. Then it looks like we have the BBC Dale's Peanut, maybe. Not sure which Hudgens is at the top. Maybe Mr. Iran can catch that for me. Looks like we have a J&L Cattle Services with another 79 cattle. And also a Mr. S.C. Macklin. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Could not do this without all our sponsors. We were really pumped at the All-American with how many people watched our live stream over a 3-week period of time. We had 452,000 people had watched the live stream. So it looks like it goes Hudgens 79, Hudgens, the Santa Cruz,
$596 private number.
I'm sorry?
$596 private number.
Okay, so the JDH Garin Manso is sitting in first. That's a JDH Woodson to Manso 206/7. He's going to keep walking these bulls. In second, we're going to have 79's Mr. 18/23. This is going to be a Sloan son out of Mr. V8 889/8, which is a polled female, making the second bull a polled bull. Then it looks like we're going to have the other Hudgens bull, which is the JDH Alberto Manso 706/9. This is going to be a JDH Mariano Manso son out of JDH Lady Bettina Manso 346/9. So we have Hudgens, 79, and Hudgens. Hudgens, 79, and Hudgens. Again, 79 cattle, they have that sale September 22nd and 23rd. We are very excited about that. We always love going and taking photos and videos over at 79 Cattle. They do such a great job. Now, do we have 3 JDHs in there?
We're going to start with the bull number 0395. In this group, he is the most complete bull compared with the other. He traveled good, the arena, got a good testicles, same size, both of them, clean sheet, nice underline, a lot of spring in the ribs, hump in the real place, got a lot of meat. It's a meat wagon, carry a lot of breed characteristic, nice head, masculinity head, extension of the neck, enough skin from everyone. Second place is this blue color bull. It's very good too, but he doesn't show the spring rib compared with the first one. Anyway, he got a good testicle, good underline, good hump line, good top of the line, good rear part, long extension of the neck, beautiful, beautiful head of machine, a big structure. Second place. The third place is very close to the second one, but behind the hump, he's not too strong like the other. That's the only reason that he's 3 right here. But he got a good testicle, good prepuce, good characteristics for a male, for a bull. That hump, beautiful, beautiful head, real good, real part. Thank you. The fourth place is a very massive bull. But when you see him walking, something hurt in the rear part, especially in the hooks. So we have to take care of him, but he's a very good bull, very good characteristic, very good testicle, nice sheet, a nice hump, and very masculinity. Thank you very much. The bull that he has led, he doesn't have the body condition and the structure of the others today. That's the reason that he cannot compete with the other, but he's a good bull.
Thank you, Judge. In Class 18, our results. First place, entry number 395, J.D. Hudgens. Second place, entry 108, J&L Cattle Service. Third place, entry number 934, Hector Santa Cruz. Fourth place, entry 394, J.D. Hudgens. And fifth place, entry 138, Wyatt Haney. We have a single entry in Class 19, entry number 936 for J.D. Hudgens. We'll bring it back in for the drive. Number Class 20, number 397, J.D. Hudgens. Flat Rock Brahma, entry number 2003, entry 146.
Brady, we did have a little kerfluffle there, and I was talking about it. Mallory caught it. So again, we were catching that at the same time. So second place in Class 17 was 79's Mr. F5123, which is a Mr. H Pride of Maddox Manso out of Miss V8 916 over 8. And we 100% agreed. And so nice job as always. Thank you, Salinas Ranch. And then in our Class 18, we came back with JDH Garin Manso 596. That is going to be a Woodson son out of the maternal merit female, JDH Adendra Manso. And then in Class 18, our second place went to 79's Mr. 18 over 23. Of course, 18 over 23 and 51 over 23. I always find that so interesting, Mallory. They are full brothers, and the judge had no idea, but the judge used them second in both classes. So second in class, and that is huge here. This is a very difficult show. So Mallory, congratulations. Of course, 79 Cattle, one of our sponsors, and they're also going to have their sale. They're also going to have their sale with us September 22nd and 23rd on best cattle sales. So do not miss that. And Brian, watchmaker, how much for the little blonde girl? I don't think so. We're going to remove that.
I already did.
Oh, we removed it. Yep. Okay. So we are very excited for you guys at 79 Cattle. Remember, guys, keep it clean. Keep it clean. Actually, I think he was being funny. I think we know that person, so there we go. So again, thank you guys for watching. 79 Cattle is very excited. They've had a great show so far. Any kind of placing here at the Kickoff Classic is huge. And of course, those bulls have done really well with them. They're in the intermediate division, and they've already had their share of winning. And of course, both of those bulls are polled. So 51 over 23 and 18 over 23, both polled bulls, both bred the same way. Mr. H. Pride of Maddox Manso. And again, as we were saying, I think Iran has something he can throw up on the screen about the 79 cattle sale. So again, we really thank you guys for watching with us, and also thank our sponsors, because without our sponsors, we could not be here. And 79 Cattle Production online sales, September 22nd through 23rd. I'm sure we're going to be going out sometime towards the end of August, or maybe the beginning of September, Mallory, because we're like going crazy traveling in August. But we will be going out there and taking some great photos. And guess who was on the cover of the July magazine?
Who was?
I think it was 79 Cattle, if I'm not mistaken. Just saying. Woohoo. So, class number 18. I'm thinking we have, oh, you're so right, Miss Maciel. Class number 19, single entry. So we already know who won class 19. Class 19 is going to be JDH Tolan Manso. That is a JDH Mr. Wallace Manso son out of JDH Lady Vera Manso. And now, coming in, we're going to have the JD Hudgens, JDH Luciana Manso, RW Flatrock, CT Mr. Roy, EP Sir Roy's Handshake, and LMC Polled Progress. The judge definitely likes them when they're moving on. So all the young people are trying to get their bulls a-walking. This is the intermediate division. So coming back for the intermediate division, in that first class, we're going to see a Mr. V8 414 over 9. Then we're going to see in the second class that JDH Garin Manso 596. That, of course, is a Woodson de Manso son out of JDH Adrenda Manso. Then we have a single entry, which, of course, is going to be a class winner. It's a good one, though. Thank you for watching from Brazil. We love seeing you. And Colombia, thank you guys for reaching out. Bangladesh, we love you guys in Bangladesh just as much as you love us. So glad you guys are watching. Again, we are super excited about all of our numbers. We couldn't do it without you guys. With our sponsors, it's so important. Just to round out some numbers. During the All-American show, you know, we ought to ask that as a trivia question, Iran. All-American show, 452,000 people watched the live stream. 452,000 people over a 3-week period watched the live stream, because you know you can go back and watch it again. We get all kinds of people that message us and ask us about buying animals that they've seen on the live stream. We do the best we can to put you guys in contact. But what country watched the most? And I'm going to give you a hint, Milton, it wasn't your country. Just saying. I know you love us, and we love you too, but your country was not numero uno for watching the All-American live stream. So, but percentage-wise, it was way up there. Oh, wait, we now have a TikTok too. We need that. But we are Facebook, we are Instagram, we are YouTube. 4.5 million minutes of watched video per year on YouTube. And we are live streaming right now, guys, on Facebook and YouTube. I don't think we're taking the comments from both, are we?
Yeah.
We are? Okay. So actually, some of these comments I might be responding to are on YouTube. So sorry, YouTube watchers. Namibia, thank you. Watching from the Philippines, love it. Hey, Leeson, thank you for watching from the Philippines. Love, love, love that. Thank you guys for watching. Pakistan, thank you for watching with us. I can see you guys are in the house. So again, really appreciate you watching. We are watching this class. We have the Cody Doucet Bowl. We have the Handshake Bowl. We just love the Handshake Bowl. He is super cool and so much fun. That is EP Sir Rao's Handshake. And then, of course, we have Mauricio Rodriguez with that LMC Pole Progress Bowl. So again, thank you guys for watching. And Pole Progress makes its way up to the top, followed by Cody Doucet. Hey, watch Jamaica.
0908. It's a very balanced bull. He's not the thickened one, but he walked very well. He's not the bull with more structure, but he got enough structure to be a good hairstyle. He got a beautiful hump raised at the right place, that level at the top line. Good testicles, good underline, clean and good angle. He walked very well. Looks like to me that he's a pole bull, but I don't care, it's good enough to win. So it's hard to see pole ones complete with the great ones, but since 2 or 3 years ago, they completely have chances to win, like this one. He walked very well, and the most thing that I like in him compared with the second and the third one, the clean shoulders. That means probably gonna be an easy keeping, and he's gonna produce a calf lightweight. You see that shoulders very clean is very important, especially the first calf heifers. Nice bull, congratulations. Second, in this class 2003, is a real massive bull. A lot of structure, a lot of body, a lot of rib, spring of rib, big bone, nice testicles with a almost black color with a nice tailbone. He deserves second place. The only thing that I say, repeat, is the shoulders compared with the first one. But it's a beautiful bull to use in as a hairstyle. The third place, very close to the second one, very beefy type, very wide, very good testicles, good shit. He's kind of short compared with the two one and the first one, but he's a very good bull with nice hump, a lot of masculinity in head, real good top line, real strong and wide and beefy type in the rear part, and walk very well today. The rest of the bulls, she's having a hard time to show the bull, so he's not cooperative that he can do it. Probably need more work at home, but he's a good bull and good testicles. Thank you very much. The last bull, he doesn't show the body condition to the others for compete in this class. Thank you.
Results in Class 20. First place, entry number 908, Mauricio Rodriguez. Second place, entry of 146, Charles Eddie Wilson. Third place, entry 203, Cody Doucet. Fourth place, entry 397, J.D. Hudgens. Fifth place, entry 1282, Flat Rock Brahmins. Go to our intermediate.
Had first and second in that class. That was LMC Polled Progress 1/3. That is a LMC Polled Perfecto 87/8. Mauricio Rodriguez on the stick. And in second we had the CT Mr. Roy. We are moving into the intermediate championship drive. I will be right back.
Our second place in those classes, class 17, sheet number 109, J&L Cattle Services. Class 18, 108, J&L Cattle Services. And class 20, sheet number 126, Charles A. Wilson.
For intermediate division, we have 4 good bulls. They made enough to win his classes. We already talked about all of them in each class. So I just want to decide which one gotta make the championship. You mind one more time walk, please? And make it long, all the way, please. I want to see how they walk.
Righty, I'm going to have to get my notepad, but we are looking at the intermediate championship drive, In class number 1 of the intermediate, we have the Mr. V8 414 over 9. Class number 2 is the JDH Garin Manso. Class number 3 is the JDH Tolan Manso. Class number 4 is the LMC Polled Progress. So we have 4 bulls, and what he is looking for is for these bulls to walk, walk, walk. Walk fast, don't have to be pulled on. He wants to see them travel. That is very important to him. And so that is really important to him that he gets to see that. Again, we have the V8 bull, 2 JD Hudgens bulls, and then the La Muneca bull being shown by Mauricio Rodriguez. So again, we're in the intermediate championship drive. So thankful to you guys for all of our numbers. Let us know where you're watching from. Really love to see it. Hey, Christian from Costa Rica. We were just talking about you, Kristen. Hang tight after this championship drive. We're going to tell everybody how to get a hold of Christian. So we are, let's listen. Definitely worth it. He's moving in.
Now for reserve.
79 cattle. 79 cattle is moving in for reserve consideration. That is the polled bull. That is Mr. H. Maddox Manso. And so he is moving in.
I took my decision. I will go for the
reserve
white bull.
consideration.
Thank you very much.
Going to the
0396.
Hudgens.
Congratulations.
It's going to Hudgens. Going to Hudgens, that's Porfirio on the stick. That is a single entry. That was a JDH Tolan Manso. That's a JDH Mr. Wallace Manso son out of JDH Lady Vera Manso. So again, Stuart. Stuart, where were you this morning when the Reds were showing, dude? Stuart, why aren't you here? I know. We love Stuart Watkins. Stuart Watkins, of course, of Maxima, Spain, and also the judge that did not die while we were in Guatemala and getting blown away. That was so crazy, was it not, Stuart? I know, we're only on the intermediate division, but we just finished the intermediate division. Stuart, it is 5 o'clock. We have junior, senior, age senior, grand champion drive left, and then a complete showmanship show. So all I can say is we are super hoping that that showmanship judge is kind of fast, or those kids are going to be showing at midnight. So there you go. But we are excited to be here, and we have so much to talk about, Stuart. So give us a shout sometime, or come visit if you're here. Stuart Watkins, of course, Watkins Cattle Company. Love seeing him judge. He is such a good judge, moves his cattle around, just does such a great job. Again, our champion, oops, got it backwards. Our champion in that intermediate was none other than Ross, Mr. Ross Turner of 4R. That is Mr. V8 414/9, Mr. V8 414/9. That, of course, is a super cool looking bull. I know Ross was pretty pumped about, I could tell he was excited about that intermediate championship. That's such a huge deal. So good. So is Christian still watching with us? I know he is, because, you know, Christian loves us. And Christian, we were so sad we weren't in Costa Rica this year, but Christian, I'm going to get Iran to tell you, wait, I want to tell Stuart first. Stuart Watkins, I hope you're still watching. So Stuart, at the All-American, we had some crazy numbers. So at the All-American, we uploaded 18,000 photos. We had 86,000 page views. We had 14,000 visitors to our photo site. I'll have to put that in the comments because people, it just boggles your mind. We had 14,000 visitors. Let me go see the rest of those numbers. It was pretty impressive. Of course, we had some tremendous sponsors, because without our sponsors, we absolutely could not have done it. So again, without our sponsors, we couldn't have done it. But our photography had, oh, I am remiss. I kind of got it off. So our photography site had 11,378 visitors. We had 86,819 page views. We had 18,000 photos uploaded. And if we had sold the photos, so far we would have had $136,000 worth of photos downloaded so far. That was our photography for the All-American. Then our live stream was crazy, Stuart. It was like nuts. Really, really crazy. So our photography for the All-American, I am just popping that into the comments so you guys can see that information. So the photography for the All-American, it's right there. That's what we had. Crazy, crazy. We found a few more. We're going to upload them next week, guys. Just letting you know that. And then our Facebook coverage, we have over 500,000 followers. The live stream was watched by 462,200 people. Now, this was a couple days when I looked. So that was our All-American Facebook coverage. So again, I just want you guys to hear those numbers. I think they're pretty cool. Some of you might not think they're cool, but I was pretty pumped. So those are all the different live streams, though. I must admit there were different ones. So again, 79 Cattle is one of our sponsors, so we greatly appreciate you guys. Rio Ranch, DM, and Elgin Breeding Service. They're all about the bulls. So our class right now, we're in class number 23, Mr. Stewart and Christian. Did we talk about, yeah, we'll do that later after Pompeo. We're looking at Pompeo right here. He, of course, was imported from Mexico to the United States by Rio Ranch. Criador Lastra 312 was the dam of that beautiful bull, and I believe he's going to have a full sibling showing here eventually. Or maybe it's already shown, no clue. So we have in the arena JDH, Isaac Manso. That's going to be a JDH Jacinto Manso. And Pompeo. Hello. Joyce Hudgens, where are you at? So good to see you. We love Joyce. That is Bill's beautiful half. So Joyce Hudgens, Bill Hudgens' wife, is joining us. We always love it when Neil and Clay go travel with us. Not sure if they're going anyplace. We're going to be in Nicaragua on Wednesday. We're then going to go to Nashville, Tennessee. Then I'm in Troy, Alabama. Then I fly to Mexico, where we are super pumped. Oh, look. I hope you're still watching, Christian, because there it is. It's for the sale of semen and embryos, genetic code.
Bull 0, 1, 2. It's a nice bull with a balance, with a good structure, feet and legs. Nice hump, good place to the hump. Look at that, a straight back and wide. He got a good pigment testicles, good rear part. He walked very well. He got a underline medium with a good angle. He got a nice extension of the neck and beautiful head. She got a spring rig enough. Second bull, really keep my eye when I start coming to the arena. But you should notice what you see in front. Sometimes he doesn't have the right kind of structure in the feet. Move a little bit, one of them, I try to get in different angles, but he's still moving in that way. By the way, it's the only thing that I don't like in this bull. But I like the testicles, the breathing characteristic, the prepuce, the angle, the hump placement, the top line, the rear part, the tailbone that is very important, and special shoulders, clean and long neck with a beautiful head. Thank you very much. Third place happened same thing that the second one. Structurally correct in the hind quarter, but in the front leg got a one hand move to the other. But he's very correct bull with a nice hump, not top line, good rear meat in the last part. He got a long extension neck, a beautiful head, and he walked very well. He is a very good bull to be hairsire in the future. The last bull, the blue bull, is a good bull, but he doesn't show the size, the structures, the testicle development compared with the other in the group. But anyway, it's a really nice color, easy to work with them with that color. They can go any cows, they can go gray or red, whatever. Nice bull, nice hump, nice back. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge. Our results on Class 23. First place, entry number 312, Benton, England. Second place, entry 398, J.D. Hudgens. Third place, entry 3669, Addison Worrell. And fourth place, entry number 71, Providence Ezel. Moving on to Class 24, entry number 288, Paradise Island. Entry 907, Mauricio Rodriguez. Entry 2.
So we had some winners there in the class number 23. Class number 23 are first place. I don't know if Mike England is watching. I'm going to bet he is. I hope you were watching, Mike. That was the ECC polled Harvard.
I think Mike England was in the stick last class.
No, that was Benton, England.
Oh,
Mike's his dad. He's on the executive committee.
my bad.
You're bad. There you go. It's all good. It's England Cattle Company. Remember, he was there. Benton was there with his wife, the lovely Brooke, and the new baby that's about a year old now.
We have a reel.
We do. We had a little reel about him because baby England bid on Mama England, Mama England. You are in Concan enjoying the Frio. Oh, Right now, we could be enjoying anything. We would be happy. Yep, it's a little toasty here. Okay, so that last class winner was our reserve senior yearling and class champion from the ABBA International Brahman Show. That, of course, was Benton, England, on the stick for England Cattle Company, and that is ECC Polled Harvard. That is a JDH Mr. Manso 840 son out of ECC SB Polled Brook. So there you go. And in second place, we had the JDH Isaac Manso. That is going to be a JDH Jacinto Manso son out of JDH Lady Bain Manso. And I am so glad that Joyce Hudgens is watching the live stream from someplace comfy. And you know, this is going to be interesting too, because the 2024 San Antonio Livestock Show Reserve Senior Yearling Champion bull was a JDH Isaac Manso 769/8. So the bull that was in second place in that last class was a San Antonio Reserve Champion bull. This one is a little on the tired side. He's like, I'm just going to lay down and take a nap. And that was Mr. Bar Hangman. That was Mr. Bar Hangman, I think, that took a nap. So we have a Paradise Island, Sir Drake, Mr. SS 622, Schultes, Mr. Pendleton, and Mr. Bar Hangman that are there in this class. Let us know, guys, where you are watching from. Brooke is watching. Burton turned a year old in July. You know, I thought so, Brooke. I thought he was like right at that 11-month mark when we were there at the All-American show, which of course is a blur because we've been so many places since then. But we have a really crazy schedule this coming August, don't we? So 2 days home, Sunday, Monday, and then we leave Tuesday, guys, for Nicaragua. Looking for some sponsors. If you know anybody who would like to sponsor us, it is a one-day Brahmin show. It is a one-day gear show. So we always could use a little extra help getting to those events. It makes our job a little easier when we can buy more internet cards. And then we go to the Memphis show, Lebanon, Tennessee, Memphis. EBBA has sponsored us there. And then we go to the Southern Invitational sale in Troy, Alabama. And oh, right, you're watching from the oil field in South Texas. You're going to be here Saturday. Thank you so much. We are so glad you're going to be here on Saturday. Let's listen to the judge.
So we decided to keep it here. That's the reason he laid down before. Start this class with the number 1252. Very good bull, nice testicle, walk and travel, very good the arena. He carrying a lot of meat, a lot of structure, but he doesn't care. He traveled like a teenager. Good bad, good hump placement. Like I told you, beautiful testicles, nice on the leg, big bone. He got a lot of balance between head and tail. Real spring rib. He's a heavy bull. First place. Second place is this bull. It's a real good bull with a lot of balance. But when you see it in front, his front legs, they're not correct as the first place. That's the reason to stay in second one. But anyway, he's a good bull. A lot of breed characteristic. Nice hump. Nice underline. Nice top of the line. Nice muscle on the rear part. Thank you. The third one is very athletic bull compared with the other. He doesn't show the spring or ribs or the capacity to the other bull. Anyway, it's a good bull with an athletic body. He doesn't have the biggest testicle compared with the other. Anyway, we're going to give it the third place. The bull that we keep here, but not to hurt, we leave it here because he had a lot of hair in the rear part in his hoof. So the reason we decided not to move him. We're gonna give it the fourth place. Thank you, baby.
All right. We have a class champion, and I think you probably heard David. David was pretty excited that McKenna did so well there in that class, so he's all happy. That, of course, is the M of DM cattle. That is McKenna Schulte Ruskowski. That bull has won so very, very much. That's the Pendleton Bull. I think you guys will remember him. We did live stream during the ABBA Winter Classic. He was Grand and Senior Yearling Champion at the Winter Classic. He was our 2023 National Reserve Grand Champion, just as a young junior yearling bull. He was also our Reserve Grand at Fort Worth Stock Show. Also the 2024 Heart of Texas Open Brahman Show Senior Yearling Champion. State Fair of Texas in 2023 Reserve Grand and Calf Champion. Also 2024 San Antonio Livestock Show Senior Yearling Champion. He was our 2023 Washington County Open Brahman Show Junior Yearling Champion. So again, over and over again, this bull has won so much, done really, really well. I know David and McKenna are super excited. That, of course, is the Schulte's Mr. Pendleton. That is a Mr. SCC Schulte's Louis 194/8. And out of Miss SCC Schulte's Delta. So completely Schulte Cattle Company bred. So congratulations, of course, goes out to Schulte's Cattle Company there. Very excited for them. In second place was at Paradise Islands Sir Drake. Paradise Islands Sir Drake, shown by Paradise Islands. That's going to be a BRC captain. Now remember, Ron, I said about 2 years ago at the Kickoff Classic, when we first started seeing those captain offspring, that I was really impressed. Very, very impressed. And I think I was right, because so many captains are doing well. The 2023 Sugar Classic Reserve Junior Yearling Champion was that Paradise Islands Sir Drake. Went on to the Dixie National Reserve Senior Yearling. So again, on and on with that. Very impressive. So I might be wrong on that one. Nope, it was correct. So again, Paradise Islands pleased with that second in class. That is a BRC captain out of the very famous CT Mistelli Manso 5/7. Glad you guys are watching with us. I know we have seen people from all over the world watching. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what you think about. Let us know what you're thinking. Hey, Carrie Clay, did you see that you had a class reserve champion with a red man son? Let me go see. Mr. Hart BC, 2/23 carry in class number 13 was our reserve champion with Julian Chavez, his owner, and that is a red man son out of Miss Hart BC, 14/19. We were talking about you, Carrie, and it was all good. We are still alive here. We have people sending us stuff saying, "Are y'all alive? Can you make it? We're here. We're happy. We're happy to be here." And we are in the junior, yes, the junior division of the Gray Bull Show. We do have an entire another show. I might have to give up talking, or I won't be able to talk tomorrow. What do you think? Can you talk the showmanship show? No?
Probably no.
Probably not? Oops. We might just let y'all watch the showmanship show. I wish we could like play background music. I know. Facebook would shut us down. So right now, we have in the arena, we have LWCC Mr. Superman 27. This is a JDH Mr. Manso 5/22/1 out of LWCC Lady Manso. This is Beth Lambert's bull that is being shown by David the D of D and M. Then we have the Mr. PBR Houdini She's circling around back there up at the top with Bethlehem Bishop. I'm not sure what that means. She has been reserve grand champion. She's been grand champion multiple times. So we're kind of waiting to see what's going on here. So David showing the LWCC Mr. Superman. We have Furio on the stick with the JDH Dane Manso 784 over 8. We also have the Walters Game On. Walters Game On. Walters Game On is going to be the BRC Mr. Sonic Boom 39 out of Walters Skeeter Rojo. The JDH Bull is JDH Mr. Kiefer Manso 278 over 7 and JDH Camilla Manso 813 over 7 on the bottom side. He's moving the Hudgens Bull to that 4th position, moving up the Walters Bull to the 3rd position, using, I'm not sure where he's using David, I'm not sure where he's using the PBR Houdini. PBR Houdini was at the All-American and was reserve grand champion bull, and then the lovely Bethlehem Bishop IS Ranch Fitting Services showed him in Lufkin where he was reserve grand champion bull. And interesting, PBR Houdini is a bull that we really like, that bloodline and the breeding, and we can say that Scott Satterfield is probably a little on the happy side because the Houdini bull has some SNS breeding there. I do believe, if I remember correctly, he is AT Mr. Jax Manso. So, of course, Jordan Thomas of AT Brahmins and Garrett Thomas of AT are probably very happy, along with Satterfield, because that dam is Miss SNS ID 978 over 8. So on the bottom side, it's Satterfield breeding. On the top side, let's listen to.
This
Looks like
last
it's
was great, with real good bull, real thickness, 0368. He got a good pair of testicles, good shit with an angle, a lot of expression of the spring of the rib, nice, really nice hump place, extension of the neck, beautiful head, a real beefy type. Remember, Brahman is a beef breed. To be that amount of structure, feet and legs, and that balance, he got a good shoulder compared with the others. It's not easy to find a bull with big structure, big muscle, with a clean shoulder like him. It's a good bull, first place. Thank you. Second place bull, the white bull, really keep my eye when he entered to the arena. But when I saw his feet in front and a little bit of fat in the rear part, that doesn't like me. Sometimes we prepare bulls or heifer to showing and we overfeed them. It's not a big trouble because you can loosen on the pasture and they're gonna lose that fat that he has just close to the sail. You can see right here. Anyway, a good bull, excellent prepuce, real clean shit with a nice angle, good testicles, a lot of good masculinity, beautiful head, beautiful hump. Only those little things. That's the reason he's second. But he's a good bull to use in a racer cattle. The bull in third one, close to the second one, real nice pigment that you can use it. Nice testicles, good hump place, good structure, feet and legs, nice back, really beefy type, spring rib, excellent, walk decent today. The last bull that we have here was walking good, but remember, Brahman is a beef cattle. This bull is very athletic. They don't show the ability to make meat like the other three ones. That reason is for, but it's an excellent bull. Travel very good, nice hump, excellent underline, and excellent back. Thank you very much.
And we had a first and second in that class. The Mr. PBR Houdini 11 over 2 we can give you a little bit of some stats. That, of course, is Bella Bridges. Bella Bridges is the owner, exhibited by IS Range Fitting Services. That bull was Grand and Senior Yearling Champion at the Miami International Open Show. He was our reserve Grand Champion during the Brahman event. He was also our 2024 AJBA All-American Bred and Owned Grand and Senior Champion Bull, as well as our 2023 State Fair of Texas Open Brahman Show Reserve Calf Champion. I mean, on and on. East Texas State Fair Junior Yearling Champion Bull, the 2024 Brahman event Reserve Grand and Reserve Junior. So again, PBR, Houdini, I think we're going to have some people at AT Brahmins as well as at Satterfield. Super happy because that is how that bull is bred. Then in second place, we had the LWC Mr. Superman 27. That's going to be a JDH Mr. Manso, 522 over 1. LWCC Lady Manso. 2 is the Dam. And again, that is a bull owned by Beth Lambert. No relation, but a good young lady. So again, Beth Lambert is the owner of that bull, and we had David Wiskowski on the stick. In this last class of the junior division, we're going to have the Mr. V8 316 over 9. That is going to be Tate Barnes showing. JDH Jaheim Manso. That is a JD Hudgens bull. Looks like we have Porfirio, I believe, on the stick. Yes, we do. WRSCC Pinto Bean. That is a bull by JDH Dan Manso, and out of CT Miss Red Bean. That, of course, is Watts Ranch. We have Lee on the stick for Brandy. And then Mr. 4R Bowen. That is Ross Turner of 4R Brahmin. And that is a Mr. BER Washington out of the 4N Miss 255. We are blowing through some internet over here. We're blowing through some internet over here because we have that AT&T device. We have some T-Mobile devices. I know you guys think that this is super easy and super simple and not expensive, but lordy, lordy, our internet bill is humongous, even though we have internet here. So, could not buy all these internet cards without our good friends at Elgin Breeding Service, Rio Ranch, 79 Cattle, and DM Cattle. They are our sponsors of this Gray Bull Show. Without them, we could not be here. And you guys would not be able to watch it back at home or in Colombia or in Pakistan or anywhere else. So again, we really need you guys to continue your support. You guys are watching from Jamaica and Costa Rica. Did we talk about Christian? Yes, we did talk about Christian. Very good. Awesome. So this is 79 all the way. Our good friends at 79 Cattle. We love them. They're so supportive of us. We just love Mallory. And Mallory, I want you to know you do have your sign out here right by the booth. So your production sales, September 22nd through 23rd on Best Cattle Sales. We have your big banner is right here. Everybody has to go buy it every single moment. So we are excited to have it out here and let people know about your great cattle. And thank you again for your support. I'm thinking our screen needs a little fixing. Just saying. Ron's like, I'm like thinking, I'm doing stuff. So this is our last class of the junior division. Last class of the junior division, let's see how this shakes out. We have a Mr. V8 316 over 9. That, of course, is going to be a Sloan son out of Miss V8 997 over 6. He is sitting in first right now, but I think he's asking first and second to make a lap. So we're going to make a lap with first and second. Let's see how fast they can walk. Come on, Tate, you can do this, buddy. Tate's a showman now, but keep it moving, keep it moving. Keep it going. Tate can do this. He's young, he can handle it. Furia looks really good out there, don't you think? Just strutting along. Don't forget, bestcattlesales.com. Bestcattlesales.com. We are here for y'all.
We're gonna start this bull, 0253. It's complete bull, nice, real nice testicles. You can take a look how the testicle they should be. Same size. They should be according with the weight and the size. Look at that beautiful hump place, that nice underline, that top line real strong and wide, that beefy type, long neck with a beautiful head, and very correct feet and legs. And look at here, very clean shoulder compared with the bulls that show the same amount of the structure and muscle. First place. Second place, 0400, very close to the first one. Nice bull with a lot of balance, nice testicles, real nice underline, nice place at the hump. Really, really good top line and rear part. The only thing different between the first one is the way that he moved his hand when he walking. By other things, he's very complete bull. He's a really hairstyle. Thank you very much. The third one, on the four bull, they will show the body condition compared with the other two on the way to walk to that's the reason they stay. But they're very good bulls. They can be using in a registration program to use seed stock. They got good testicles, both of them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thanks to the judge, we have a class winner and a reserve class champion. Our class champion goes to none other than Mr. V8316/9. That, of course, is Tate Barnes, and he was showing his Mr. V8316/9. That is a Sloan son out of Miss V8997/6. He was also our grand and junior champion bull at the Brahman event, as well as the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Show Senior Yearling Champion Bull. Our second in class, our reserve champion in that class, went to JDH Haim Manso 760/8. That is going to be the bull that, I'm sorry, 780/8. I apologize. That is JDH Jacinto Manso son out of JDH Ladies Cleona Manso, and that was our senior yearling and class champion during Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. So coming back in for championship consideration, guys, let's talk about what we have here. In our first class, we have ECC Polled Harvard. I bet that there are some fans of these bulls watching. Ben England on the stick, England Cattle Company. Harvard is his name. This is a tough division. Wow. Brooke, I know, is probably watching. I don't know if Mike is watching. And then in the second class, we had the Pendleton Bull. That, of course, is the Schulte's Mr. Pendleton. That was our reserve grand champion national bull back in 2023 here in this very complex. In our third class, we have the PBR Mr. Houdini Bull. That is sired by a AT That is A.T. Brahmins, and that is, of course, Jordan and Garrett Thomas. And then out of a Satterfield Ranch female. In the fourth class, we have the Barnes Bull. That is Mr. V8316/9. That is going to be a Sloan son out of Miss V8997/6. Now we're going to walk. We're going to walk and see how this goes. He wants these bulls to walk. He wants to see what their testicles look like. He is looking for bulls that can walk across the pasture and breed a cow. So again, we are in the arena with Hernando Guerra. Hernando Guerra, our judge from Mexico. Very glad to have him here, of course. We have a complete showmanship show after we are finished here. So don't go far. We're ready to go.
For intermediate.
Not sure what the judge just asked.
Are you ready? The sire will use the most complete package in these 4 groups that they win his championship, his class. And I go this time for the other bull. Congratulations, sir. For the reserve championship, I will use 361 bull.
Okay, and Pendleton. Pendleton takes that reserve grand championship in this in the junior division. Wow, we're on the junior division. Okie dokie. Got it. Okay. So, Tate Barnes takes home that junior championship with his Sloan son out of Miss V8997/6. And that is going to be champion, if you're following along in your catalog, that will be number 0253. And our reserve champion looked like he was going back and forth, but he did pick the Pendleton bull, who of course is no stranger to the backdrop. He was our reserve junior champion, Schulte's Mr. Pendleton, which is a Mr. SCC Schulte's Louis 194/8 out of Miss SCC Schulte's Delta. And that, of course, is a bull that has already been a reserve grand national champion, as well as multiple national champions, or multiple grand championships. So again, congratulations. That was our junior. We're now zooming right along into the senior. We do have a single entry, so that single entry will be considered a class winner. That is going to be our Rio 520/7. That is going to be sired by Mr. V8 520 over 7, and out of the Criador Lastra 314. So that's going to be a full sibling to Pompeo, the one that is a class champion by default, but clearly not because he's not a great bull. We saw him yesterday in the beds. That, of course, is our good friends at Rio Ranch. And then we also have J&L Cattle. They have that easy for me to say, Rio Rocco 158K2. That is going to be a San Jose Welling Rocco son out of Miss LC 158 over 8. Of course, have to say thank you to Rio Ranch. They are one of our sponsors. You know, they had that great field day after Houston, and I would bet that they will have a wonderful event during like that World Brahman Congress. Yeah, I'm just thinking they'll have a great event then. And then we have Boxar Mr. CC 234 over 2. This is JDH Mr. Jackpot Manso son out of JDH Lady Sandy Manso 301 over 7. And we have the Watts Ranch. This is one of Brandy Barnes's fave. This is the Bottle Babe. This is WR Mr. Archie Dan 335. He is JDH Dan and Manso son out of WR Miss Maddie Rock. Here box are. So now it looks like we're between Rail Ranch and WR, the Watts Ranch and the 79 cattle. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, the Rio Ranch. So sorry. Of course, the very beautiful at the top of the class, the Box R, our good friends at Box R, always have loved their cattle. I hope that Al or Pam are watching, because that is a beautiful bull, and that is going to be the Boxar, Mr. CC, of course, Mauricio Rodriguez, and then the WR, Mr. Archie Dan, and then the Rio Rocco.
Empezamos esta clase con el toro de placa 0906. Probablemente es el toro más moderado en el grupo. We're going to start this class. Sorry about that. I thought everyone speaks Spanish. We're going to start this. It's probably the most moderate frame in this group. But he got good testicles, good and clean underline, nice home placement, good neck and beautiful masculinity, head. Look at that top line, very strong and wide, and that muscle on the rear part go all the way to the hook. He walked very well, traveled very well. In this group, he's the most complete bull of those three. The second bull is a real nice long body bull with a beautiful hump, but kind of weak in the pastures. When you see him walking, he kind of weakness in the pastures. And you know, when you're looking for ability to walk in the ranch or ability to jump females, you gotta be very, very tight with those things. Nice bull, good fleshing. That rib spring, the rib is very good, good masculinity, nice real color. The third bull is the more bigger structure in this class. When he came to the arena, he kept my eye, but when I followed walking, I saw he had a lot of trouble to walk because he has the angle of the hoof very, very marked, and he got a kind of trouble with the weakness in the pasture. And that's the reason he said, but he's a big, massive bull, beautiful bull. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge. Results here in Class 30. We have entry number 906, Maria's Cattle Company. Second place, entry 764, Ward Cattle. Entry 205. Third place, J&L Cattle Service. Moving on to Class 31. We have entry number 403, J.D. Hudgens. Entry 1143, Rafael Ortega. Entry 571, Cecilia Guerrera. Entry 732, Tibolo Brahman Ranch.
Okay, we hear our champions, and we are now in class 31.
This was class 29. I'm sorry, class 30 that we just did.
Yeah.
We're on class 31 now.
Yes.
I can talk. Oh, I am talking. There you go. Okay. I didn't know I was talking. Okay, guys, we are on class 31, class 31. Our first in class was Boxar Mr. CC 234/2. That, of course, is our good friends. The breeders are Boxar, that's Pam and Al Rogers. They have some sales with us along with the Tesh family, which, of course, Troy Tesh answered our trivia question. No one wanted to play trivia with me today. I was so disappointed. We'll see.
They gave the ice cream yesterday. That's
They-
important.
They gave what?
The ice cream yesterday.
They gave ice cream yesterday?
During the lunch.
Oh, but no one wanted to play trivia with me.
Oh,
That's what I
He
was talking
played.
about. Oh, he played and he gave us ice cream too. That's right. I was like, what? Okay. Boxar Mr. CC 234/2.
Go ahead and get all your rules.
And then the second in place class was WR Dan 335. That, of course, is Watts Ranch, JDH Dan and Manso 334/5. And out of WR Miss Maddie Rock. That bull has already won quite a few championships, he himself. So again, that was our second class of the awesome senior division here at the Gray Bull Show. And believe it or not, Iran, we have a whole nother show. Whole nother show.
Yes, the showmanship.
We have a whole nother show. It's the showmanship show. Absolutely. We're going to be here till midnight, and we're excited about it because we are here for the breeders. The box R, Mr. CC 23 over 234 over 2, was our Sugar Classic Reserve Senior Yearling. He was also the class champion at Houston Livestock Rodeo. He was the class champion at Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Also the Red River Brahman Alliance. He was our reserve intermediate champion. So again, congratulations. Also won that 2023 Washington County Open Brahman Show. So again, lots and lots of championships for that. Now the WR Mr. Archie
Ok, mientras vemos que se mueva el ganado, vamos a hacer,
power back on. And,
while we wait on
it
the
says on the app when I log in,
cattle to
it
walk,
says prop
I'm going to
open,
run some commercials for
relay
you. Thank
one.
you.
Who was that kid's name that put his hands up too? What's his name? Huh? Nathan? Aiden? He knew my name, but I didn't know his.
With the number 0571 plate. It's a very correct bull. He got a lot of balance and he got good and fit on legs. Nice testicles, nice underline, real clean with good angle, beautiful hump, good straight, top line, good beefy part in the rear part. good tailbone, very masculinity in the head. He got enough extension of the neck. He walked, traveled today, good. The bull that we have in second, for one moment I thought he can win the class. But after I seen him walking and stand, he kind of weakened in the pasture in the rear part, and he got a very good things like the testicle, the underline, the hump, the structure. But that's the reason he's in second place. But he's a really good body, long neck, masculine head, nice beefy type. Those muscles go onto the hooks. Second place, that's the reason. The bull that I have in third place is the most massive bull in this group, probably the heaviest one. But you see, when you see in front, you see those feet. They're not correct to the structure to make a good walk. Even when you walk in at the side, you see the kind of weakness when they walk in the rear part. The bull that is in fourth, the red bull, beautiful body, nice body, nice testicles. A lot of spring of rib, beefy thigh, but he cannot walk in the rear part. Sometimes happen when he tried to flex those hooks, he cannot walk. That's the reason it's staying for. Thank you.
Results in Class 31. Entry number 571, Cecilia Guerrera. Entry 403, second place, J.D. Hudgens. Third place, entry 1143, Rafael Ortega. And fourth place, entry number 732, Thibodeau Brahman Ranch. Moving on to our senior champion. Class 29.
All righty. Our class champion there in that last senior class. Our last senior class was none other than our 2024 AJBA All-American Owned Show Grand and Senior Champion. That is LMC LF Polled Captain. That is going to be a BRC Captain's son out of LMC LF Polled Spirit. Of course, that is Cece Guerra on the stick. Loving that bull. She was super pumped at the AJBA All-American. She also, interestingly, was our 2023 Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic owned Junior Bull Show Reserve Grand Champion. So again, no stranger to the backdrop there. And then JDH Boss Branco Manso. That's a JDH Francisco Manso out of JDH Lady Adele Manso. So JD Hudgens took that second in class. We're going to be seeing 4 bulls come back in. One of these was a single entry. One was a single entry. And so we are waiting for the Rio Ranch entry. This is going to be a V8 520/7 out of Criadora Lastra 314. This is going to be a full sibling to the Pompeo bull. He was a single entry, so they're getting him ready to come into the arena. Getting ready to come into the arena now. Okie doke. We have him coming in. So we have the Rio Ranch entry coming in. This is the full brother to the Pompeo bull. He is coming in. Then we're going to move into the second class. We're going to be seeing the Box R bull. Go, let's go. Okie doke. Walking fast. Here we go. Rio Ranch coming in with their so confused. Oh, no, I'm not confused. Okay, that was Rio 520/7, branded 314KS. So again, I was looking at the brand, Iran, and I'm looking, where's the 520 part? That's because he was 520. All right, And coming in the second class, that is going to be the box R, Mr. CC234 over 2. We already talked about him. That, of course, is a box R branded bull that is being shown by Mauricio Rodriguez. Our LMC LF polled captain is there's only 3 bulls. That's right. There are 3 bulls, and we have CC showing her LMC LF polled captain bull. We're going to see what our judge, Hernando Guerra, does. He might be walking these bulls a little bit. Again, we had a single entry that he has not seen, and that is the Rio Ranch one, followed up by the Box R, and then CC with the LMC bull.
From these 3 bulls. Another lie down. Probably I walk him too much. I was considering to make another trip, but not now. For senior champion, I want to use the black bull. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice bull. Take care. And for reserve, I already decided to go with the bull 234 over 2. Thank you. Felicidades. Buen toro.
Our senior champion, entry number 571, Cecilia Guerrera. Our reserve senior champion, entry number 906, Mauricio Rodriguez. On to class 34, we have entry number 941, V8 Ranch, entry 902, Mauricio Rodriguez.
Okay, we just start our age senior class. We have class 34 and then 2 single entries that are going to come together for the division. So we are almost done with the age senior class. So in the senior results, the divisions, we have LF Paulette, captain, 75/2, sired by Mr. BRC captain, 518/1, out of LMC LF Paulette Spirit, 185. Let me give you, well, you have the view there, and I'm going to move to another one so you can watch correctly this stuff. There you go. And the reserve senior, we have boxer Mr. CC 234/2, sired by JDH Mr. Jacob Manso 111/5, out of JDH Lady Sandy Manso 301/7, owned by Anthony and Christy Smith. We are moving now to the class 34 of the age senior division. De igual manera, ahora en español, queremos aprovechar para agradecer a nuestros patrocinadores, el Game Breeding Service, and they want to walk. The judge make him walk again, so I'm going to follow the cattle. Estaba diciendo en español que agradecemos a nuestros patrocinadores porque gracias a ellos es que podemos hacer esta transmisión. Estamos a punto de terminar el show de toros grises y con ello el show de toros en general. Mañana terminando vamos a empezar todo un nuevo show que es el Showmanship, que va a tener varias divisiones, así como algunos. En un momento les explico esa parte. Ya tomó lugar el juez y ahorita va a hablar acerca de ello. Permítanme nada más buscarle una mejor manera de presentarles la información en la pantalla. Me refiero a la toma porque quiero mostrarle a los dos toros. Un momento, por favor. Aquí vamos, ya lo tienen. Here we go. This is the view.
I made the reservation at the wrong one. Yes, ma'am.
There you go.
So, should I just
So
call back
I'm going
in
to
the
run
morning
some
to make sure
commercials
everything's
while we wait on the judge for
okay?
this
Thank you so
class.
much. And what time does she?
Yeah, another level. Chain breaker, earth shaker, rain maker. Yeah, another level. Chain breaker, earth shaker.
Big bulls in this class. Most of them, they walk and they're carrying a lot of structure and a lot of heavy weight in a lot of meat. I will put this one, Y1, with the number 0902 in first place. The only way they're very tight. The only thing is little different when they walk is less weak at the pastures and the rear part especially compared with the other one. Those two bulls, they're hair size with nice, very good testicles, nice underlines, really good home place, good back, good underline. Look at that butt, extension of the neck, really masculinity all the way. The second plate I told you is a real complete bull. The only thing is today got kind of a little bit weakness compared with the first one when they walk. But they're a hair size for sure. Thank you very much. Second place 0141, 0941.
Results here in class 30.
All right, guys, we're winding down this Gray Bull show. It is 6 o'clock. We have been going since 9 a.m. How many hours does that make it?
Entries in the next two classes, so we'll bring them all back in. First
Almost 11 hours.
Almost 11 hours.
Mauricio
No,
Rodriguez,
10 hours.
you're way off.
entry out of
No,
class
way off.
205.
10, 11, 12.
Entry number 765, Fort Ranch.
We're on 9 hours. We're on hour 9.
J.D. Hudgens,
Hour 9.
out of class 34.
Lord, we still have a whole showmanship show. Okay, so first place in the first class was Mr. RCS Leon. This is JDH Sir Leon Manso's son out of JDH Lady Montaigne Manso. And that is Mr. RCS Leon, Mauricio Rodriguez Cattle Services. They've done so well with that bull. And then we have Mr. Ward 60, the Nature Board. The Nature Boy, that of course is Randy Barnes showing. And then we have JDH Elijah Manso, 489. This is going to be another JDH Jacinto Manso son out of JDH Lady Shazi Manso with Porfirio on the stick. So we have 3 bulls here, 3 big bulls here. 2 of them the judge has not seen. I'm going to guess he's going to walk these bulls a little bit. And then we will go into our Grand Champion Drive. We are, I have a few people sending me some great messages. Yeah, we are on hour number 9.
For senior champion, we're going to use the bull 0404. Congratulations, sir.
Oh wow, he's just going with it.
And now for the
No
senior
walking.
champion,
That was interesting.
we're going to go to this bull number 60.
Okay,
Congratulations.
he went with the 2 single entries. Score. We are done with the 8 senior, and yes, we are so appreciating all those good comments. Everyone's sending this to us on our WhatsApp and everything else.
Our
Yep.
age senior.
We're hanging in there, team.
Entry
We are
number
on
404,
hour
J.D.
9.
Hudgens, and a reserve age senior bull.
And we
entry
still
number
have a complete
765,
showmanship
was the
show.
grand champion.
Oh
bull
lordy, we ought to have a couple
of our KF
of like
division.
shifts. You know,
The
like
entries number-
the morning shift, the
Champion
afternoon
was entry
shift.
number 384, IS
Yeah, we ought to
Ranch
do that.
Feeding Service.
I'm going to need a lot more people
Our reserve
working.
KF champion
Poor
was entry
Maciel,
number
she's had to listen to me all day.
1071,
Lord, I'm so
4D
sorry,
Cat Hunter.
Maciel. I owe you a very large
Junior yearling
adult
champion,
beverage
entries number
when
734,
we get to
Tiffany
Nicaragua.
Our reserve
And a
junior
big
champion,
steak.
entry number 936,
Big steak,
Gage
big
Ranch.
adult beverage. So again, we're talking about,
Our senior yearling
I've got to
bull,
get all my
entries
paperwork.
number 391, J.D. Hudgens.
There
Our
we
senior
go.
reserve
So
senior
JDH
yearling
Elijah
bull, entry
Manso
number 30,
was our
Walters Livestock.
champion here in
Gray
this
intermediate
senior
champion.
division. JDH
Entries
Elijah
number
Manso
449,
was our
Ross Turner.
champion.
Reserve intermediate
And our
champion,
reserve champion went to
396,
that Nature
J.D.
Boy.
Hudgens.
I bet
Our junior champion, entries number
Tyson Ward was
253,
excited.
Tate Barnes.
So the JDH Elijah Manso
Our
was
reserve
our
junior
Houston
champion,
Livestock
entry
Show and
number
Rodeo Bay
1252,
Gray
Schulte Cattle
Bull
Company.
Class champion in 2023.
Our
He
senior
was
champion,
our senior
entry number
and
571,
class champion
Cecilia
at the
Guerrero.
ABBA International
Our
Show in
reserve senior
2024.
champion, entry
He was also our
906,
reserve intermediate
Mauricio
champion. 2023 at Houston. He was our reserve grand and senior champion during the 2024 San Antonio show. So again, that was a great championship. And then of course Ward, Tyson Ward bull. So I'm going to try to get my little Word document up if I can find it. And we'll talk about who is coming in for championship consideration. We have our calf champion. We have our calf champion, which of course has got Bethlehem Bishop on the stick. That is Grace McCall's Mr. LPC 265, sired by Mr. V8 191/7 and out of Miss LPC 101. Our junior yearling champion went to none other than Mr. TBR 89. That is a BRC Dutton son out of Miss TBR 129/8. That is the bull that also was I think the reserve grand champion at Louisiana Junior Brahman Show. We were not invited there, so we don't have photos from there. So sorry, guys. We hate when we're disinvited places, but it happens. And then we had our senior yearling bull. That was JDH Paco Manso. That is JDH Sir Jacob Manso out of JDH Lady Manso 321/6. We also have our intermediate champion here. That is Mr. V8 414/9. That is that beautiful bull that Ross Turner was showing. And that is a Mr. V8 146/8. That is a Sloan son out of the Miss V8 829/6. Our junior champion went to another V8 bull. That is Mr. V8 316/9. Tate Barnes, of course, on the stick. That again is another Sloan out of Miss V8 997/6. Then we moved into the senior championship. That is the LF Polled Captain. That is, of course, the M2 BRC captain's son out of LMC LF Polled Spirit. That's CC Guerra on the stick. And of course, I always told people that that BRC captain bull was going to be just a really great producer. A couple years ago at the kickoff when we first started seeing his offspring, wow, Rachel did a great job picking that bull and putting him in their program, so it worked really well. And then the aged, I believe that was the senior, yep. And then the aged senior champion was that JDH Elijah Manso 489, which again, all of these bulls have a great show career. They've already done a really good job. So again, so many really wonderful gray bulls here, and yeah, we're loving it here. Thank you guys so much for all the kind comments. I cannot tell you all the people that have watched from all around the world, and so it has been so much fun being here with you guys. Of course, we're going to stay tight, keep going, because we have that awesome showmanship. So I don't know if I'm smart, Rachel. You were, well, I was smart to recognize your incredible smartness. So there you go. So I watched those captain offspring and was so impressed a couple years ago, and look, they're just like knocking it out of the park over and over again. So this is a beautiful lineup in this Grand Championship drive. We see quite a few great bulls that are coming in for reserve championship consideration, but they are looking good, and we are excited to be here. We are going to cut the live stream because we're only allowed to live stream for so long before they cut us off. And then we will come back with that showmanship show. And we have some new sponsors in the show.
Are you interested?
So, let's see. Whoa. Big showmanship show. We have some young people showing. Let's hope that we go along.
The gray ones. We want to select the grand champion. We already decide, we already made the decision, get the more balance, the more masculinity, the one with the good testicles, good underline, good way to walk, breed characteristics, many other things that the market right now they're looking for.
Walking through the barns. He saw the Barnes bull. He's walking over by Cece. Now he's walking down to Hudgens. Again, we are in the arena with Hernando Guerra. This is the Hudgens bull. Looks like he's walking back around. Going to Cece, going back to Hudgens. Going back up to Tate
Great
Barnes.
champion, 0253.
All righty.
Congratulations.
There you go. He was our grand champion bull at the
And now for
show
reserve.
in Lufkin. So moving in for reserve consideration is going to be the beautiful Pendleton bull.
We're going to use the big bull.
Going down to the big bull
0404.
with
Thanks, sir.
Hudgens. There you go. Our reserve grand champion goes to JDH. So we had a V8 win that grand champion, and our reserve grand champion went to none other than Preferio on the stick for JD Hudgens. I want to thank all of our sponsors, all of the kind people that have been watching. Thank you so much. We are finished with the bull show. We are moving into the showmanship. We're going to have some backdrop photos taken with the judge. I'm thinking we're going to move, I don't know if we're moving right into the showmanship or what. We'll find out. But we're going to stop the live stream and come back with the showmanship. We are excited to be here. We are Team Brahmin Journal.